So how do we prove that there has to be a necessary existence which does not need or depend on anything to bring it into existence? So what we do is we say, well, things that exist, if we theorize that there's something called a mawjood, something that exists, it's going to be one of two possibilities. Either it doesn't accept the possibility of non-existence, mahiyatul adam, or it accepts the possibility of non-existence. So if it accepts the possibility, or does not accept the possibility rather, of non-existence, then it's wajiban li dhatihi. It exists in of itself, and it doesn't have anyone or anything that brings it into existence. It's wajib li dhatihi. It exists by itself. So that makes sense. But if it does accept the possibility that it can non-exist, it can be non-existent at one point, then it's mumkin li dhatihi. It's possible to exist in of itself. But to have that, if you go back, it has to either be possible existence or not possible in existence. And to bring it into existence, we require what's called a mu'assir. In other words, you need someone or something to bring that thing into existence. That thing needs to be brought into existence to bring it from non-existence to existence. In other words, to take it from the possibility of existence to actual existence. And that's called the mu'assir. And the mu'assir necessarily has to exist by itself. Otherwise, you'd keep going back. So you'd say, well, that thing that brought that into existence, when it was a possibility of existence and non-existence, would then itself would require a mu'assir. It need a mu'assir itself to bring it into existence. And that would lead to what's called going backwards non-stop, right? And who would be the one who is not the mu'assir? So the way we square that circle is we say, well, if we keep going back, there has to be someone who brought it into all existence and who's wajiban li dhati. So whichever way you go, when it comes to the question of existence, you're going to come back to the wajiban li dhati, someone or something that exists in of itself, but it does not need or is not dependent on anything to bring it into existence. Let me know what you think on this.